The Akita is a fierce and powerful guard dog breed. Once exclusively owned by members of the ruling class, the intrepid Japanese bear hunting dog has become quite popular. But what is behind the almost fox-like face of this ancient breed, and why is it banned in some countries? Well, in today's video, we're going to discuss the temperament of the fantastic Akita in more detail. Now, welcome back to the Fenrir Akita Show. If this is your first time here, my name's Will. I'm a canine behaviourist and I'm the founder here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything that you could possibly ever want to know about the glorious Akita, then how to become a high-level canine leader that can raise perfect Akita companions. So if you love the Akita as much as we do here at Fenrir, start your journey by hitting that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you'll never miss a future Akita video. So then let's dive into today's video and we'll take a good look at the beautiful Akita's fascinating temperament, first discussing their natural guarding abilities and then their behaviour as house dogs and companions. Now we'll get started with looking at the origins of this regal protector, because that will really help us understand the temperament moving forward. Now, the Akita Inu, also known as the Japanese Akita, originated in the Akita province of Japan. Owning an Akita was the privilege of the ruling class, called the shogun. For centuries, the medium-sized dogs were used for hunting large game, such as bears, wild elk, or boar. Now, not only did the fearless Akitas track this game and flush them out, but they effectively controlled these animals until the hunters could move in for the kill. In the mountainous and often snow-covered regions of Japan's northern Tohoku region, this task required strong, agile dogs with lots of stamina. Sadly, these athletic dogs also were used in dogfighting, and in an effort to create better fighting dogs, heavier mastiff breeds such as the Tosa Inu were crossed with the original Spitz-like Japanese Akitas. Now, during the Second World War, Japanese owners were ordered to hand over their dogs so that military garments could be made out of their furs. The only exception of that rule was the German Shepherd, due to its usefulness as military service dogs. For this reason, some Akita breeders crossed their dogs with German Shepherds. By doing so, they not only saved the breed from extinction, but also created another breed, the so-called American Akita, who was largely descended from those heavier dogs bred for dogfighting. American Akitas were recognised by the American Kennel Club in 1972 as its own autonomous breed. So in essence, the American Akita is of mixed origin, and the breed still is frowned upon by many Japanese breeders who claim that the only original Akita Inu, with its smaller, lighter structure and more fox-like face, is the true Akita. Sorry to very quickly interrupt the video, guys. I just wanted to let you know, if you haven't done it already, over on our website, FenrirCanineLeaders.com, we have a completely free quiz that I designed myself for you to be able to take. It asks you a few questions based on some of the things that I think are really important for what guard dog breed will be perfect for you. So you go through that quiz, you answer the questions honestly, and then at the end, it will give you what I think the perfect guard dog breed for you is. And again, it's completely free, just trying to help you guys out as much as we can. So again, there'll be a link down to it in the description box below. If you haven't done it already, go, even if you're not necessarily interested in getting a guard dog breed anytime soon. I know a lot of people have found it really fun just to see what kind of breed I would recommend for you. So get stuck in, go and have a look, but without further ado, we'll get back to the video you were just watching. So as our brief excursion into the Akita's history shows, there are really two distinctly different types of the breed present today, and they do have a slightly different temperament. However, when it comes to their natural guarding abilities, both are right up there with more common large guardian breeds like the German Shepherd and the Rottweiler. Akitas make excellent personal protection dogs, even without any training. In fact, some breeders will refuse to give puppies to people wanting to engage their dog in that kind of training, and with very good reason. This breed comes with high levels of natural aggression, and bite work is said to make these dogs even more aggressive, and that's why many people don't want them to go into that kind of specific training. But be that as it may, the Akita is a superb natural protector, profoundly loyal and equipped with an outstanding ability to sense danger. These dignified guardians are said to have a keen sense for who they can trust and who could be a threat to their owners. And many incidents of Akitas biting a person can be traced back to the dog not blindly attacking an innocent person, but simply trying to defend its owner. Now, of course, this is where strong, calm and consistent canine leadership comes in. Without it, the Akita will make its own decisions regarding when to actively defend and strike and when not. And in the field of property guarding, this Japanese bear dog are the preferred guardians by nature, which means they regularly patrol the boundaries of their territory, especially having been in the house for a few hours. They really want to just go and check to make sure that everything is as it should be. And combined with their tendencies for aggressive behaviour, both towards humans and dogs, it is extremely important to properly train and socialise them throughout their lives. Certain risks do come with the breed, like dog aggression in particular, especially with dogs of the same sex, and then just animal aggression in general. After all, Akitas have been bred as hunting and fighting dogs, and their prey drive due to that is incredibly high. Now, whilst they can make excellent family companions, caution is advised for everybody planning to have an Akita as a family pet. If raised in the house, an Akita will usually adapt quite well to accepting everybody in the home, children included. Indoors, these dogs are usually very calm and settled. Akitas are known for their almost cat-like personalities. They are certainly quite unusually aloof, independent, and stubborn for a dog, and just like cats, they value clean surroundings, which makes them quite easy to house train. Now, Akitas are famous for their deep loyalty and form strong emotional bonds with their favourite human. However, the Akita Inu, or the Japanese Akita, is said to be the more affectionate and fun-loving of the two types of Akita. These slightly smaller dogs are more likely to enjoy cuddles and play with their owners, whereas the American Akita is more reserved when it comes to kind of open displays of affection. But that doesn't mean that they don't have that deep bond like the Japanese Akita. You're just not going to see it quite as much. Now, owners and breeders claim that Akitas are exceptionally smart, which might come as a surprise for you to hear. But contrary to the Belgian Malinois, the German Shepherd, or the Border Collie, the regal Japanese protectors are not known for their intelligence. Perhaps because their brightness is usually masked by a thick layer of stubbornness, which makes the Akita one of the most challenging breeds to train, regardless of their intelligence. However, Akitas are known to think ahead and to only obey commands when convinced that they have a good reason to. This is where high-level canine leadership comes in. If your dog respects and trusts you as its leader, it will follow your guidance. Akitas just are not the kind of dogs that you can bribe with treats and toys like sheep herding breeds we just mentioned. Also, if you expect them to perform competition-level obedience drills, you may set yourself and the dog up for quite high levels of failure. Now, these dignified guardians come with a high level of responsibilities. They are far more difficult to control than, say, a German Shepherd. If you have an aggressive German Shepherd on your hands and you know what you are doing, it is possible to control them and avoid accidents and rehabilitate those behaviours quite easily. Now, as with an Akita, the matter is much more serious, mainly because Akitas lack the Shepherd breed's strong desire to please their owners and their tolerance to harsh corrections. Akitas do not have that kind of tolerance, which is why you need to be infinitely more patient and gentle in your training. A firm but fair approach will work best with this strong-willed bear hunting dog. Now, for all of these reasons, the Akita is clearly not suited for novice owners, but if you have experience with powerful guard dog breeds and you love the challenge that you know the Akita will present, then you might be an ideal leader for this ancient Japanese hunter. So I hope you enjoyed that overview of the Akita's temperament, both good and bad, as it's incredibly important that we do that kind of open, unbiased research when we're choosing the perfect breed for us. Then we can be open and unbiased about our skill set and lifestyle to find the breed that matches perfectly. So we're setting ourselves and our dog up for success before we even bring them into our homes. So if you did enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up button. Remember, if you're new here, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, as we've got 2 Akita videos coming to this channel every single week. So I can't wait to speak to you again on the next episode of the Fenrir Akita Show.